There's a real concern about coyotes roaming the neighborhoods of Port Aransas. Several recent attacks have people there keeping their pets inside.
Our Michael Gibson has more on the situation there tonight.
As Port Aransas continues to expand, it seems like the interaction between coyotes and people is growing. One local veterinarian says that she knows firsthand the damage that those animals can inflict on your pet.
Dr. Paula Baker and her family live right next to the nature preserve at Charlie's Pasture. Oftentimes, when this veterinarian is on her balcony, she can look out into the pasture to see this: coyotes at play.
We've seen some pretty severe injuries. We've had several clients that have lost small dogs. They're 10 and 15 pound dogs just snatched right off their deck or out of their yard.
But not too many people here in Port Aransas are exactly excited about seeing coyotes, especially when it comes to their pets.
We are very concerned about the coyotes. They live here and they hide and they grab your puppy and then it's gone.
Kathy Lassiter says a number of recent coyote attacks have been the talk of the town. We asked BJ Grimes, who is an animal control officer for the city, about what's going on with the coyotes.
With all this development here, you're pushing coyotes into town more. You have the construction going on in the nature preserve doing their boardwalk. You've got construction over by the beach for UT's new little places for their students and things like that. So you're pushing coyotes more and more into town.
Grimes tells 3 News there are perhaps 40 coyote dens all around town. He says he can set out traps for the animals, but then he simply has to release them in another side of town because he can't take them out of the city limits.
We've had multiple animal attacks, animals being taken in the night, things like that. We advise everybody, don't walk your dogs at dawn or dusk. That's their main times they're out and about. Of course, now with all this construction, they're going to be out during the day, so always be cautious.
And in the dunes behind the high school softball field here along Beach Street is where there are a number of coyote dens. In those same dunes is where a number of dog collars have been found. Another reminder to be on alert and be on guard here in Port Aransas. Michael Gibson, 3 News.
Keep your pets close.